Did you know that even native English speakers make grammar mistakes daily? In fact, over 50% of people admit of being unsure about certain English rules. Now, have you ever found yourself confused by grammar or, let's say, second guessing your word choices? Welcome back to Look and Listen English Lessons, where we're diving into common English mistakes that everyone makes. Now, English is a tricky language with many rules and exceptions, which can make it easy to stumble. These mistakes can range from minor grammatical errors to misused words that completely change the sentence and the meaning. So such errors can lead to misunderstandings, and in some cases, I must admit, it caused embarrassment, especially in professional setting. Now, the challenge is not just knowing the rules, but applying them correctly in everyday communication. So let's break down a few of the most common mistakes, and at the end of this part, there's a short quiz for you to check yourself. Okay, so first up, your versus your. Now this mix-up happens all the time because your is possessive, like in your book, while your is a contraction of you are, as in you're amazing. Mixing these up can change the meaning of your sentence entirely. Another big one is there, and there. Sounds the same, right? Now, each of these has a different meaning, so it's important to use them correctly according to the context. For example, is there any milk? I have answered their questions. They're playing football. In English, asking questions usually involves changing the order of words. Now, this can sometimes confuse ESL students who are still learning the language. Using WH questions and then using an auxiliary verb such as do, does, did, is, are, was, etc. might be a challenge for some. So, for example, avoid saying, where you go yesterday. What you should say is, where did you go? Avoid saying, you are going to the store. What you should say, are you going to the store? Proper pluralization in English is vital for clear communication in all areas where English is spoken. It helps listeners understand whether we're discussing one item or several. Incorrect pluralization can cause confusion. For instance, avoid saying, I have 5 apples. Instead, saying, I have 5 apples. Let's move on to another example. Avoid saying, oh my God, there are a lot of childs in the park. Oh my God. Instead, say, oh my God, there are a lot of children in the park. These examples show how understanding the correct plural forms of nouns is crucial for accurate English communication, as many nouns have irregular plural forms. Choosing the right preposition in English is key to accurately conveying the relationship between elements in a sentence, another component that ESL students have difficulties with. Now, prepositions like at, in, on, and by illustrate different types of relationship such as location, time, and method. For example, avoid saying, we will meet on 3 p.m. What you should say, we will meet at 3 p.m. Avoid saying, she is waiting in the bus stop. What you should say, she is waiting at the bus stop. In this part, I shared a few common mistakes. So what you need to do is to read and choose the right answer. Don't forget to look at the clock. Ready? Let's start. So, what about you? Have you ever caught yourself making any of these mistakes? Let me know in the comments below your experiences. I'm dying to hear them. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos made and designed especially for you. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.